Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to take a look at you versus them, you and your person. We're going to look at each of your energies that you're currently in. Then we're going to look and see what is the intentions of both of you, what is the obstacle or challenge, and what is the likely outcome. We are going to go Aries through Pisces. Keep in mind it is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personal reading, my email address or my website are listed down below. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Aries first. What is the energy between Aries and their person? First, let's see, Aries, what is your person's current energy? Different pages. What is your energy, Aries? Communication. So you could be wanting to communicate. Your person could feel like you're on different pages. What is the shared energy right now? Heavy heart. So it is a difficult decision with what is going on between you and your person because you're not on the same page. Maybe you're not even speaking at this point. So let's find out, Aries, you and your person's intentions is 7 of Pentacles. They intend to continue to invest in this connection. They're expecting to see results in the long term. Your intentions is you're trying to be very disciplined and focused with protecting your energy, maybe even protecting your communication. Maybe you are being silent right now. Part of the obstacle or challenge your person feels is that things maybe are over, that things have changed, that things have transitioned, and because you're on different pages, that maybe this just needs to be done. You feel the obstacle or challenge is that you love this person and you do maybe want to communicate something, something about aligning values, about how you're on different pages may still be okay, but maybe in time you could be on the same page. What's the likely outcome? We have the Hermit and Temperance and Judgment. So it is going to take some soul searching for both of you. And you both are going to have to be very sensible about what has actually happened in this connection. But there is a need for both of you to understand that a decision does have to be made. It looks like there is going to be a decision to maybe part ways in the current moment because both of you are trying to be patient with the other person. But even if you balance things out, there's this inner knowing that it's still probably not going to work. What is the advice for Aries? 3 of Cups, Empress, and 4 of Wands. Spend time with other people, family, friends, other people that care a lot about you. Spend more time in nature to ground your energy and be able to really focus on your own stability and your stableness with your friendships and your family right now. That's where you need to be focusing your time and your energy, Aries. Taurus. $308. Okay, Taurus, you and versus your person. What is your person's energy? Possibilities. What is your energy, Taurus? Ex-lover. So this could be somebody that you broke up with recently. What's the shared energy? Kiss. Okay, so your person could be thinking about, is there a possibility that the two of you may come back together? You may reconcile. You could be feeling like they're a person of the past, but either way, you both do miss each other's kiss. While if you are in separation, there is a lot of burden and pressure here. So let's see, what is your person's intentions? The 6 of Swords. So they are trying to release the past. They're trying to let go and make the necessary changes if there is a possibility for the two of you to come back together. Your intentions is the 7 of Pentacles. You could be investing your time in your money, your career. You could be doing a lot of investing with something that's more stable that you're going to see more results with. What does your person feel the obstacle or challenges? That things are over, that maybe things have changed and they don't want things to change. They're willing to make changes themselves if you allow them the time to transition. And that's why they're in the possibility energy, that they're wishing upon a star that maybe you will give them the chance. What do you feel is the obstacle? Okay, so maybe this person wasn't fully transparent. Maybe they led you down a path to thinking they were one way, but you found out they were somebody else, that they were very dishonest or betrayed you somehow. What is the likely outcome here? The Tower, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so there is definitely a shift that has happened between the two of you because of the trust has been compromised at some point. There is a need to be able to understand that everything is happening for a reason, and the two of you are both going to focus on what you do have control over, which is your career or your work. Underlying, you both are feeling the disconnect, you're feeling the breakup, and you're feeling the sadness. So what is the advice for Taurus? The Justice, Four of Pentacles, and Eight of Cups. Understand that the truth is that whatever this person did with this dishonesty caused the situation, and that created a lack of security or control on your part when it came to the situation, that you felt like you had no other choice but to take action and make a change by breaking up with this person. Gemini. $609. Okay, Gemini, you versus your person. What is your person's overall energy right now? Seeking advice from others. What is Gemini's energy? Together again. So you could be hoping for reconciliation. What's the shared energy? Unexpected events. So something has happened between the two of you, Gemini, and your person is trying to get advice from other people. They're trying to get other people's perspective on what they think happened and what they think that they should do when it comes to the situation with you. You are optimistic. You're hoping that there will be a ray of sunshine at some point. There's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, and you are optimistic and holding the faith that the two of you will be together again. So what is your person's intentions when it comes to this connection? The Seven of Wands. So your person is feeling challenged to protect themselves right now. That could be why they're seeking advice from other people. They feel like they need to be on the defense for some reason. Your intentions right now is you are very disappointed about what happened, whatever this unexpected event was. You are feeling like maybe your person broke up with you too quickly, they disconnected, and now they don't love you and they've abandoned you. But you're hoping, because you do have regrets, that eventually you'll be able to come back together. So what does your person see the challenge? The Two of Cups. They do love you, but something changed. Something happened that they didn't expect. What do you see as the challenge? That maybe there wasn't enough love and compassion, that you felt your overwhelming emotions because of what happened took control over your love for this person. What is the likely outcome? The Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. You're both going to continue to just focus on what you can control, which is persevering with your career, growing your bank account, really just working a lot and investing your time in that. You could be starting a business, or your person could be starting a business. There's something about the dependability of working on your career and finances. What is the advice for Gemini? The Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Understand what the truth is. Be logical about why did this unexpected event happen and how did it all play out, because it is creating maybe an insecurity or a worry within you, Gemini, because you are in this intentions of feeling the loss. But don't be dishonest with yourself about why everything happened. Whatever this event was, maybe it involves somebody else, maybe it didn't, but you need to be practical and gain the truth and clarity of why it all transpired so you can prevent it next time, either with this person or with someone else. Cancer. $9.22. Okay, Cancer, you versus your person. What is your person's energy right now? Watching you. What is Cancer's energy? Mentally unstable. So you could be feeling very emotional in your thoughts in your head. What's the shared energy? Separation. Okay, so you and your person maybe broke up recently. Something happened, and your person is watching you, trying to perceive what you're doing, maybe stalking your social media, driving by your house, driving by your work. They're curious to know, what are your next actions during this separation? Are you going to start dating? You could be in the mindset that you're not mentally wrapped your brain around what has happened, that you are feeling the separation. It's something that maybe you didn't want or you didn't expect, but it did happen. So what's your person's intentions? The Star. They are hoping to have faith in time. Things will get renewed, that the truth and clarity will be perceived in time, and that maybe the two of you can restore faith and feel inspired to come back together. Your intentions is the Lovers. So you could feel like this person is your soulmate, Cancer. You could feel like you do value this connection and you still want this relationship. You're very passionate about it. Your person feels the obstacle or challenge is that they could only tolerate so much, that maybe they felt like you weren't supporting them, you weren't there for them, you weren't watching over their emotional needs, and that caused some type of divide. Or maybe they felt like your emotional needs were taking over the situation and the relationship, that you were being more needy emotionally than what they could give you. You felt the obstacle or challenge was that you wanted to create something, or you had this desire to create something within the connection, and the opportunity wasn't there, or the growth and potential wasn't happening maybe as quickly as you had expected. The likely outcome is Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Emperor. So right now, both of you are staying focused on yourself. You could be wanting to give to each other, but during separation, you are taking this time out to seek what the truth is. You're both focusing on your independence, maybe spending some time alone, trying to rebuild your stability and your security. You're both kind of trying to be in control of yourself while separated. The advice for Cancer is the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Be able to understand what emotional stability is, and did this connection really provide you with the stability that you needed? And if it didn't, you need to be able to perceive what the truth is. If it exhausted you and you felt like your person wasn't taking responsibility for not having ownership over how you felt emotionally, then that might be something that the boundaries were not clear with your person, and they weren't able to understand that that was something that you needed from the connection. So your advice is to really be able to feel comfortable with understanding you do own your own happiness. So if you were unhappy because this person didn't provide that emotional support, you have to look within yourself to know what the truth is and communicate that clearly to yourself. Yeah, we do have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely a breakup that maybe it was something that happened unexpectedly, but it is an unwanted change that neither one of you really expected or wanted. Leo. $13.05. Okay, Leo, you versus your person. What is your person's energy? What's Leo's person's energy? Hesitation. What is Leo's energy? Lessons and the shared energy. Relocating. Okay, so Leo, your person is hesitant. So now I feel like your person is hesitant. I'm being drawn to the Two Hearts about joining together, coming together, and knowing if this is their ultimate happiness. You are in this energy of lessons. You feel like you have restored faith within yourself of knowing that this should be evolving. It should be growing. It should be evolutionizing this connection. Now you're both in this relocating energy, which is either physical location was a factor, or it's being able to relocate the perception of what you felt at one time versus how you feel now. And it could be your person, it could be you could be mirroring each other, trying to look at things differently. So let's see here, Leo, what is your person's intentions? They are hesitant. Three of Cups. So they're hesitant maybe if it is a relocation, physical location. They're maybe hesitant about with their intentions is they still want to be around their family and their friends. Maybe they don't want to relocate to be closer to you. Maybe they love you, but they're hesitant because they don't have assurance that it feels right yet for them. Your energy with your intentions is that Knight of Wands. You're feeling very passionate, feeling very inspired. You feel very fearless, that you just want things to progress and move. This is an energy of rapid action, so you could be expecting your person to make a rapid change quickly. What does your person see as the obstacle or challenge? The King of Cups. They do love you, and they do want to support what you want when it comes to this connection. However, they're conflicted about leaving others behind. You feel the obstacle or challenge, Leo, is that you've made very clear boundaries, that your person has perceived to you, or maybe has directly communicated to you, that they were going to relocate, and then they kept procrastinating about it, and they kept pushing those boundaries out. And for you, you are very much in this independent energy of maintaining the boundaries, that if the person did not, your person did not relocate to be closer to you, then things maybe shifted and changed. So what is the likely outcome? 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 8 of Swords. There's a lot of pressure here. There's also a lot of procrastination your person's doing, Leo. And even though they do love you, maybe they even proposed to you, you were engaged, you feel inspired to follow your heart. However, your mind is taking over because you know you have doubts. You have the fear that what they're telling you and their actions are not matching up. And that is why you're trying to figure out, is this just a lesson learned not to listen to what the person says, but actually look at their actions? So there is that perception there on the relocating card. So what's the advice for Leo? 5 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot of tension maybe between the two of you, Leo. This person is willing to compete for you, but your advice is, if they're not willing to make the move or make a quick decision, especially if it's been going on for quite some time, they're not making the decision to move, then they're obviously juggling it, which means they're not making a decision. No decision, no action is no decision. So you may need to be able to understand that you have to adapt to this person is not taking the necessary action. But we do see travel here. So this person may want to communicate that they want to make it a priority, but in time, are they actually? Because it looks like the Chariot is parked in reverse, which means this is somebody who's not moving. They're not relocating. They're not doing what they are telling you verbally they're going to do. Their actions are not matching up to their words. So use your intuition, Leo, to know that. Virgo. $17.50. Okay, Virgo, you versus your person. What is your person's energy for Virgo? Intense. What is Virgo's energy? Refuse to let you go. And what's the shared energy? Letting go. Okay, so right now, Virgo, your person, maybe the two of you got in a really intense connection. Things got intense really fast. You got in a huge fight. You are in this energy of refusing to let go. You want to fight to the end. You want to keep holding on to the connection or this person. But this shared energy of letting go, it's either a letting go of the pettiness of whatever the fight or disagreement was, or letting go of each other. And we're going to find out here what both of your intentions are. But yeah, your person is feeling the intensity of whatever transpired recently between the two of you. So let's find out, Virgo, what is your person's intentions in this connection? The 4 of Swords. This is somebody who is hoping to take some time out, take a pause, relax, and contemplate. They might withdraw, might be silent for a little bit, but they may want to have a new start. Your intentions is the 9 of Swords. So you're not sleeping. You're refusing to let them go. But your intentions right now is causing you a lot of fear and worry because you know that you should let whatever the situation happened settle down, but you're refusing to let them go, which is causing more stress and anxiety. So what does your person feel the obstacle or challenge here is? The Knight of Swords. Okay, so Virgo, did you say something that you thought you truly believed to be the truth, and maybe it wasn't what you said, but it was how you said it that really offended your person, and it came across very abrupt or intense for this person? You're feeling the obstacle or challenge is that you're a truthful person. You wanted to be fully truthful and honest with the situation, and even though you said what you said was the truth, maybe the delivery of what you said is what caused the ripple effect of this intense situation. So what's the likely outcome? The Magician, Seven of Cups, and the Sun. You both still desire at the end of the day to try to work this out. There is a need for the truth and clarity of whatever the truth was that you said, Virgo, and that could be part of you refusing to let it go because it is the truth. It was the delivery. And both of you are going to be able to have an opportunity to come together and understand that the option of how it was delivered could have been a little bit different. But either way, both of you want to have success, and all will be well at the end of the day between the two of you in time. What's the advice for Virgo? Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Be able to have the freedom to make the change of how you deliver something if you feel you need to. If you feel that you were satisfied with the way you delivered it and you thought maybe your person was just being way too sensitive about it, feel confident and realistic about it. But if you know that maybe your delivery was wrong, then understand that you really did create a sense of insecurity for your person with the way you said it. But be very honest with who you are with your integrity. And let your person know that. Maybe it was slowing down the way you said it and making your approach a little bit different. Because you could walk away from the way you said it in the past, and in the future, if you have to say it again, maybe you're going to approach it in a different manner. Libra. $22. Okay, Libra, you versus your person. What is your person's overall energy? What is Libra's person's energy? Financial problems. What is Libra's energy? Unfinished business. What is the shared energy? Frustrated. Okay, so your person's having some financial issues. Maybe you don't know that. Maybe you're not aware of that. But Libra, you feel like things are not over between the two of you, or the conversation is not over. There is a shared energy. You're both frustrated with each other because you can't seem to, if you share finances, maybe you can't seem to get the finances right. Maybe one of you makes a lot of money and the other person spends a lot of money, and it's a teeter-totter effect, and it's creating a lot of frustration. One person is got the shovel, they're making a lot of money, they're pouring it into the bank account, and the other person's opening the door and letting it go out as fast as it comes in. There is an overall frustration here between the two of you. So let's see, Libra, what is your person's intentions when it comes to this connection? They have some feelings and emotions with the situation. They fear telling you the truth of why they're so frustrated. What is your intentions? The Tower. So you intend to change something. It's maybe if you're the one who's working really hard, maybe you're going to reroute where the money gets deposited so it doesn't all flow into that one bank account. Maybe you're going to make an unwanted change. Maybe your partner's the one who causes these financial problems, or vice versa. Take the roles as they see fit. What does your person feel is the obstacle or challenge? The Eight of Swords. They get caught up in their head, and then they get into this victim mentality about the situation, especially if they're the ones who make the money. They could feel like it's not fair they're making the money, but you're spending the money, Libra. What is your obstacle or challenge in the connection, Libra? You feel that you shouldn't have to live in poverty. You shouldn't have to feel insecure about money. You shouldn't have to worry about not having enough money, that there should be plenty of money to go around. What's the likely outcome here? Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, Five of Swords. There's a lot of disagreement here. There's also a lot of sensitiveness when it comes to who is bringing what to the table. One person is being very selfish and not thinking about the other person. and it's creating more obstacles and challenges. There's a need for both of you to feel sensitive to the other person and what they're going through, trying to look at things differently. That frustration is still frustration in your outcome. You're both still frustrated. There's a lot of conflict because there is an abuse of money or mismanagement of money, and it's making one of the two of you feel defeated. And that's creating lots of arguments. It's creating lots of tension. So what is the advice for Libra? 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and King of Swords. Make a decision to figure out what do the two of you need to do to be able to progress into both of you feeling that you can be honest with each other. How do you discipline the money? How do you manage it truthfully? Maybe it's putting both of you on a budget and you both have your own money that you can choose to spend however you want. And then there's one joint account for the shared finances that pays all of the bills and things like that. Things that are set in stone, the groceries, the mortgage, the utilities, cars, children, daycare, whatever. But there is a need for both of you to come together and plan and expect to do it together. If one person is always in control of the money and the other person's always in control of spending it, that is a mismanagement and you're not aligned. So you both need to be very clear, and maybe you both sit down and do it together and make it a team effort and be able to work together so that you can feel like you're both familiar with what's happening with the money. Scorpio. $26.29. Okay, Scorpio, you versus your person's energy. They are talking about you, Scorpio. What is your energy? Growing closer. Okay, what's the shared energy between the two of you? What's the shared energy? Addictions. No, they messed up. Okay, so your person's talking about you. You want to grow closer, but there are addictions. Somebody messed up here. Maybe you feel like your person messed up. Your person feels like you messed up. Maybe you both messed up when it came to the connection. But there's something addictive here. It could be with the internet, the world here I'm being drawn to. Maybe somebody's spending too much time on social media. They're addicted to social media. Or maybe somebody's addicted to commenting on posts on social media or liking things on social media. Maybe it was something to do with their ex or something, and they know they messed up. They shouldn't have commented whatever they commented. So let's see, Scorpio, what's your person's intentions? 5 of Pentacles. They are worried. They're intending to talk about you to whoever, family, friends, anybody that'll listen, coworkers, because they're worried. They're feeling a little bit insecure, especially if they're the ones who messed up. Your intention, Scorpio, is the 5 of Swords. You intend to get closer to your person, but you're also in this selfish energy. You want to win the fight. So what's your person feel the obstacle or challenge is? Someone else from the past, definitely somebody from the childhood. Could be an ex, like I said. What is you feel the challenge? We have the 10 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I definitely feel like there was something that happened online. There was some type of impulsive action that your person maybe did. They were maybe talking about you to an ex and you found out. And now you feel the burden or pressure that your person did that impulsively and they shouldn't have. And that's creating a lot of pressure for you. What's the likely outcome here? Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. There is some distrust here because of this. Both of you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed with your emotions because of what happened. And you may decide that you don't want this any further, that maybe through a conversation, the two of you may decide that this has failed because you don't feel that you're on the same page. There's going to be a lot of tension between the two of you, and you may decide that you want to take a separation, whether it's temporary or not. What's the advice for Scorpio? The Hangman, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Your advice, Scorpio, is to maybe take a break before you make a decision. and maybe set up some boundaries. Focus on your independence. Focus on what makes you happy. And you may see a new vision of what your path will be after that. Especially if you tell your person you'd like to separate temporarily. You want to grow closer with your person, but right now the trust has been compromised because of whatever has happened and because of maybe the addiction on the internet or other addictions could be. But there is this need for you to get a different perspective, and you can't do that when you're in the middle of it. So taking and maybe setting some clear boundaries for right now so you can focus on yourself. Sagittarius. $30.26. Okay, Sagittarius, you versus your person. What's your person's energy? Sagittarius. Patience. What's Sagittarius's energy? Karmic payout. What's the shared energy? Stagnation. Okay, so your person is in this energy of waiting to see what's going to happen. They feel like if they're patient long enough, then everything will fall into place. You are in this energy of karmic payout. You've had maybe hurt and pain from this person in the past, but you may feel like that hurt and pain that you went through went through for a reason, and now you may have a new beginning with this person. We do have a shared energy of stagnation. There is some clear perspective here with the clear heart. I do feel like you both do still clearly love each other. There is a chance for hope and optimism of renewal. So let's find out, Sagittarius, what is your person's intentions when it comes to this connection? Could be dealing with a Leo. Your person is hoping that if they allow you enough time and they're patient enough, that the persuasion with the love and passion is still there, that you'll be able to see that. What's your intention, Sagittarius? Ace of Wands. You do want to grow this. You do have the desire to have a new opportunity. You're feeling inspired to it. What does your person feel the obstacle or challenge in this connection is? Queen of Wands and the Emperor. The challenge is your person is very confident and determined, and they're very focused on maybe wanting to be in control. That's part of the challenge, is maybe they want to always be the one who has the final say or be the one who makes a lot of the decisions. And that could be causing the conflict. What's the conflict on your side, Sagittarius? King of Pentacles. Financial stability, dependability, knowing that you have a sense of security with this person, especially if this is an ex. You want to be confident that your person can provide and be there for you as much as you can be there for them. And realistically, what's the likely outcome? King of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Both of you are going to be able to be truthful with each other in time. There is an ununified love that the two of you have. There could be a soul tie. This could be a connection that you are soulmates. This is somebody you maybe were married to in the past. There is an overall happiness and comfortability that both of you do still share for each other. So it does look like in the end that you're going to want to reunite again. What's the advice for Sagittarius? Death card, Judgment, and Two of Pentacles. Being able to accept the past is the past, and sometimes endings happen for a new beginning. And understanding that you could be going through a major awakening to understand that now is the time to take action to forgive. Balance out how you feel about this person from who they were in the past versus who they are now. And allow yourself in time to listen to your inner calling if you should be awakened to renew this connection or not. We do have the Magician being hidden, Sagittarius. So this is something you could ultimately desire. And you may have the truth and clarity in time to know that you do feel confident, that you do want to create a life with this person again. Capricorn. $34.47. Okay, Capricorn, you versus your person. What is your person's energy? Children. What is Capricorn's energy? Angry. What's the shared energy? Damaged. Okay, so your person could be feeling like a little bit immature. They may be acting a little bit immature with their energy. You could feel like you're trying to keep your anger in check, but you have a lot of emotions. Maybe you're really upset with your person. Something has caused damage in this connection between the two of you. So let's find out, Capricorn, what is your person's intentions and what is your intentions when it comes to this connection? Okay, so your person's intentions is they want forgiveness. So whatever your person's immature energy right now is, whatever action they took, they are hoping in time you're going to forgive them, that you're going to let go of the anger. Your intentions is the Tower. You're like, the disaster has happened. I am accepting that the foundation has crumbled. So you intend to let things fall for where they're at. Your person feels the obstacle or challenge is that they were maybe a little bit too free, too adventurous with what they were doing, and maybe a little bit too spontaneous. What do you feel is the obstacle or challenge is that maybe you took on too much of the burden or the responsibility. You were working really hard. Maybe you were stressed out because your person was living their best life, being free and not taking on the responsibility, and you were bearing all the weight of that. What is the likely outcome? The Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Wands. There is a lot of anxiety and fear about what to do when it comes to the situation with you and your person, Capricorn. But ultimately, I think you're going to gain the strength and the courage to be able to understand that you have to be the more mature person to know that leaving this behind may be the best thing for you, especially if this is triggering you to be angry and you're having to keep your anger in check because of it. We do have that Seven of Wands being hidden at the bottom of the deck. So you may be pushing up, not wanting this person, setting boundaries, pushing them away, blocking them, and being done with it. Your advice there, you're in your own advice, the Devil, Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you may need to recognize that this person maybe was a little bit too toxic for you, Capricorn. They were very destructive with their carefree attitude and the way they approach things, and they left you feeling disappointed. And because of that, you may need to reevaluate and contemplate if this is truly the person you want to be with, or if you want to maybe continue to keep your defense up and maybe keep them blocked. Aquarius. $38.05. 38.05. All right, Aquarius, you versus your person. What is your person's energy? What is your energy? Okay, Aquarius, what is your person's energy? Exit plan. What is Aquarius's energy? Commitment issues. What is the shared energy? Confused. Okay, so your person, Aquarius, felt like maybe you were planning your exit, that you weren't in it for long term, that maybe there were guards up, that they knew you potentially could have hurt them. You're in this energy, you do have commitment issues. Clearly, you have commitment issues that your person felt. Right now, you're both confused. You kind of have your head in the clouds. What do we do now? We've kind of invested some time, but we know it's not working. Maybe you're not on the same page. There is some confusion about the sense of, is there going to be stability here or not? So your person's energy for their intentions right now is they want to feel a sense of accomplishment, but they don't. So they may feel that they need to close the cycle out. Aquarius, your intentions right now is you're trying to discover who you are and you're trying to make a plan because you are not fully committed in the future with this person yet. What does your person feel is the obstacle or challenge? That you moved too slow, that you were very dependable and responsible, but you were non-committal, that you just weren't giving them the level of commitment that they truly desire, maybe even for the time they invested. What do you feel is the obstacle or challenge? Is you're more passionate about work, that's where your focus is, or school is your focus if you're in school. That's what you want to persevere in, not that a commitment or a marriage or a long-term relationship. What's the likely outcome here? 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands. You're both a little bit disappointed because you regret maybe even the time invested because of the confusion now. But both of you are going to be very logical about knowing that maybe to gain the sense of security you need to just be in the friend zone and not actually a relationship. That you may both need to be very logical, that you're watching each other and observing what's happening and you're not getting what you both want. So there's no sense in confusing it any further, but understanding, being logical what the truth is, that you're not willing to give a commitment and they may need to part ways because they want a commitment. So what's the advice, Aquarius? Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords. Don't lie to this person and give them false hope that, oh, one day I might want to commit. I'm just not ready today. Like, don't lead them on. Be very direct, that if you've already been direct, then they should already get it. But just keep it moving because this is something that maybe was a part of your destiny to meet this person, but maybe it's a part of your destiny now to disconnect because you don't want to deceive this person in with false hope of thinking that one day you potentially could give them a commitment because they may want to sit and wait on that, and that may never happen. Maybe it's not that you have commitment issues. It could just be you don't want to commit to this person, and that's okay. You have free will. Pisces. $41.47. Okay, Pisces, you versus your person. What is your person's energy? Blocked communication. What is Pisces' energy? Anxiety. What's the shared energy? Regret. Okay, so your person, either they blocked you or you blocked them. I feel like they blocked you because of something about perception. Maybe you broke up. And now, Pisces, you have a lot of anxiety about it. Maybe you had high expectations. And now there's regret. There's hurt and there's pain because somebody's blocked the other person. So let's find out what's going on, Pisces. What is your person's intentions versus your intentions when it comes to this connection? Your person's intentions is they just want to be friends. They just want to hang out with their friends. That's all they want. They just want to be in that type of energy. They don't want to perceive it any differently. What is your intentions? You're thinking about just looking at things differently and letting it go. With the anxiety it's causing you, you're gaining some type of enlightenment about the situation. Even though there is regret here, you may decide to just take a step back and look at things differently and then decide you just want to disconnect. What is the challenge or the block in this connection on your person's side is maybe they were coming in towards you in more of a lustful energy. Maybe the two of you had a one-night stand together. Maybe you're friends, then you slept together, and you both are regretting that because now you've crossed the line into the intimacy factor, and maybe you both want to back up into just the friend zone. But your person's in this energy of feeling that was the obstacle or challenge, that maybe they pursued you intimately and they should not have. Your obstacle or challenge is maybe you have feelings for this person. You're very sensitive and you were following your heart by maybe sleeping with this person or having that intimacy. And now you have anxiety because this person has blocked you or is no longer talking to you. What is the likely outcome here? The Fool, the Tower, 3 of Wands. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes this happens with the free spirit. The outcome is there's definitely a change here, unwanted change. There's a breakup, there's a disconnect, and there's just a waiting to see at one point will the other person reach out. I feel like your person blocked you, Pisces. Take the roles as they see fit, but it feels like your person did that. They rushed in, changed it from friend zone to a one-night stand. They regret doing that, and now they're wanting to be free and adventure out. They moseyed in, and now they're adventuring out. What's the advice for Pisces? Six of Pentacles, the Empress, and the World. It isn't giving you receive generally, but in all fairness, you are being able to grow as an individual and understanding that this is a cycle that maybe is closing out, but accept that you don't have to carry the anxiety, the regret, or the burden, that this is causing you too much stress about wondering, is this person going to take accountability or responsibility for not talking to you afterwards by blocking you? And you may need to just decide that this is something that just needs to let go so you can keep it moving.